It's not over until I win.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is a triple threat match for the TNA Knockouts World Championship! Introducing first, from Austin, Texas, Jordynne Grace!
Well, you know, look, she would love to be selected by John Cena for Deadline. That decision still to come. We just saw the decision for the men, and how about that main event still to come? Trick Williams, Miles Bourne, who gets in?
Next, from Chongqing, China, Lei Ying.
Lei Ying looking to bring the TNA Knockouts title home. Who will walk out with the gold tonight?
Time for tonight's NXT Focus.
Oh, Tatum. Don't act like you didn't hear my warnings loud and clear. I told you not every voice in your head is worth listening to, but yet you still followed them. And ultimately, it led straight to your downfall.
What the hell is he?
And I'm sure you're gonna sit here and cry about it like you always do.
It was Tatum's family that delivered the fatal blow for Jane to reign again.
But don't worry, I'll explain everything next week. And remember, Tatum, it is what it is.
I don't know how Izzy sleeps at night. Absolute betrayal last week.
And their opponent from Boynton Beach, Florida, she is the TNA Knockouts World Champion, Kelani Jordynne!
Has a different attitude about her, doesn't she, Book?
I ain't got time for the fans. It's about business. Look, you're not too far gone to know it's about business, Victor. Come on.
It's not. It's about checks.
Championship.
It's about championships.
Legacy, history, Hall of Fame.
Well, you added more to your shtick because we got a special guest here in attendance with us tonight. It is TNA President Carlos Silva. And when we talk about championships, he would love to have this specific title back on his brand at TNA.
That's Tommy Dreamer.
Along with Tommy Dreamer. That was good eyes on you. TNA in full effect, in full force. Here tonight, there's support behind Lei Ying. And you know what? Should they have support for Kelani Jordynne? Kelani Jordynne stood up for TNA against her peers here in NXT. Did she not in Showdown?
They kicked her out of the locker room for a reason, man. They don't need anybody trying to gather any foreign intel and take it back to the opposite. No, it's not about that, man.
Well, this is a triple threat rules as Kelani heading for the hills quickly wants no part of Jordynne Grace. Lead from behind. And well, Jordynne saved the match for a second. They got right on top of it. There is no love lost between Grace and Kelani Jordynne. But how difficult are these sort of matches as the champion?
I mean, I'm going to say, Kelani Jordynne, she can fight a champion. Matches like this, she don't have to win this match, Vic. She just don't have to lose, if you understand what I'm saying.
It's a fair point that you're making. So I look into this matchup now. I see Jordynne Grace standing in the center of the ring. Is she the favorite in this triple threat match?
I mean, Jordynne Grace definitely should be the favorite in a matchup like this, being former Knockouts champion on multiple occasions. Yes, she should be, but right now, I must give it to Kelani Jordynne. She's doing a hell of a job, man.
Jordynne Grace, a former four-time Knockouts world champion, was the first Knockout Triple Crown winner. You didn't give the actual number. I wanted to give the official stat. Oh! Blockbuster type maneuver. Is into the cover. Lei Ying. And a near fall. Grace able to kick out at the last moment. Again, no champion's advantage in this matchup. And look, take another look. Bam! A little 2-for-1 special. How has Lee really grown as an in-ring competitor in your eyes?
You know, that's the thing. I don't know a whole lot about Lee, but my thing is she has an opportunity right now. She has a chance to make a case for John Cena to actually make his job a whole lot easier. And she's doing a hell of a job right there. All right.
She could find herself into deadline as we
Oh,
saw
baby.
earlier with some of the decisions
she's feeling it.
that were made. And bam, big knee, and of course she will have the striking advantage. It was Lee who signed a new deal with TNA just over a year ago, and she did it. She vowed to become a champion. She vowed to become a warrior, and she has been impressive on TNA.
She's definitely a warrior. She's got that warrior spirit right now. She's letting it all hang out. We're going for something big here. Oh, no!
Well, she just might have been taken out of the equation.
That's Kelani Jordynne. That's the new attitude. That newfound, oh yes, fearlessness. Oh yes,
By
man.
the champion. It was Lee and Jordynne who actually competed for the vacant knockouts title. And it was Jordynne who walked away that night with a victory. And I'm talking about Kelani, not Grace. And that's 2 knees right to the spine. Jordynne Grace charging right back in.
I like that.
A lot of force and torque behind that uppercut.
Grace having to reassess her strategy here in NXT because what's been working.
A little Grace
yes.
under pressure and a kick out.
You know what's been working for her, but you know, before it hadn't been working since she's got here to NXT. She needs to change it up just a little bit, Jake.
Well, Jordynne Grace has tried her best to help Kelani Jordynne. Nonetheless, as we mentioned, it was Kelani giving advice, trying to be friendly. And Kelani, though, look at that double stomp to the spine.
That's the problem I'm talking about, right? Need to reassess. Why is she here in NXT? Why, Vic?
Well, that's a question you're going to have to ask her. Maybe we can get Johnny Russo to write you a sit-down interview with her, and you can actually use your journalistic skills to get to the bottom of it, then, Book.
Jordynne Grace came here to win championship, something that she's done in every organization that she's been in, but it's been a little harder here at NXT. The competition is stiff, man.
Well, Jordynne Grace gets caught for a moment, and a bam! Big DDT into the cover to retain, and a near fall. We should point out that when it comes to Kelani Jordynne, she did just successfully defend her championship at TNA's Turning Point. So she has been a fighting champion on both brands. We saw it get to Trick Williams. Will it get to Kelani Jordynne?
Yeah, that defense, she always
nasty.
Defending her championship, and she's done that. That makes her a true world champion right there, Vic. And you can tell, just look at the body language. Look at the confidence. Look at the $1 million smile, man.
And Kelani now looking for that moonsault. Taking out the competition. It's the champion standing tall, but will be the champion walking out with the gold.